Two quarterbacks, both legends, both over 40, and both refusing to accept that time wins every battle. On Thursday night, history unfolded at Paycor Stadium, where Joe Flacco, in his second game as a Cincinnati Bengal, outdueled Aaron Rodgers and led his team to a stunning 33-31 victory over the Pittsburgh Steelers. This wasn't just another football game. It was a battle for the ages, a clash that defied odds, broke streaks, and reminded millions why the NFL remains a modern-day arena for timeless warriors. It was a night that pitted Joe Flacco, age 40, against Aaron Rodgers, 41, only the second matchup in NFL history between two starting quarterbacks in their 40s. The last time this happened was back in 2020, when Brady faced Breeze. Flacco threw for 342 yards and 3 touchdowns, showing vintage precision and command. Rodgers answered with 249 yards and 4 touchdowns, but two costly interceptions tipped the balance. Both men reminded the world that experience can rival youth, as they carved defenses like veterans playing chess in a world of blitzes and bruises. For Cincinnati, this victory wasn't just about points. It was about revival, a spark of hope after a rough season that left the Bengals staggering at the bottom of their division. Meanwhile, for the Pittsburgh Steelers, this night added another haunting chapter to a 45-year nightmare. Yes, minus 45 years. That's how long it's been since the Steelers have won a Thursday night divisional game on the road. Their loss to Flacco's Bengals extended a 0-9 record in such games across franchise history. Their first loss in this cursed streak happened back in 1980, before most of their current roster was even born. And with this latest defeat, head coach Mike Tomlin's record now stands at 0-7 on the road in divisional Thursday games. A stat so bizarre, it's almost supernatural. For Joe Flacco, this was something deeper than numbers. 11 days before kickoff, he was traded from the Cleveland Browns to the Bengals, a move that stunned fans and rival coaches alike. But on this night, Flacco silenced every critic. He led 7 scoring drives out of 10 possessions, including a flawless final drive that ended with Evan McPherson kicking the game-winning field goal with just 7 seconds left. Flacco became only the 4th quarterback in his 40s ever to throw for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions in a single game. It wasn't just about stats. It was about willpower, about standing at age 40 and proving that competitiveness is eternal. As for Aaron Rodgers, his performance was anything but washed out. For touchdown passes, surpassing Ben Roethlisberger to become 5th all-time in passing yards, over 60 for 1,000 in total. But his comeback attempt fell short after a last-second Hail Mary was batted down in the end zone. For Rodgers, it was a night of brilliance mixed with heartbreak, the kind of classic performance that adds depth to an already legendary career. As the scoreboard settled on 33-31, Flacco raised his hands, not just in victory, but in vindication. He's now tied with Tom Brady for 12 career wins against the Steelers, a feat almost poetic given Pittsburgh's long-standing dominance. In his words, "This is what we do it for. Games like that." This Thursday night wasn't just sports. It was a cinematic story of legacy, perseverance, and yes, age-defying greatness. Because sometimes the most powerful battles aren't fought for trophies. They're fought to remind the world that greatness never retires. This has been your deep dive into a night when time stopped and legends clashed. Subscribe for more global sports stories and the moments that define athletic immortality.